Prince Harry, once a beloved figure of the British royal family, faced a stunning public humiliation on The Tonight Show when Hollywood legend Harrison Ford openly called him a drug addict during a live interview. The shocking moment left the Duke of Sussex speechless, his usual confidence replaced by visible discomfort as Ford delivered a brutal reality check. For a man who has spent years portraying himself as a victim of royal life, the moment served as a harsh reminder that outside his carefully curated bubble, many view him not as a tragic hero, but as a privileged celebrity unwilling to take accountability for his actions. The night started like any other lighthearted talk show appearance, with Jimmy Fallon playing his usual comedic role as host. Prince Harry, invited to promote one of his latest projects, sat comfortably, appearing relaxed. That is, until Harrison Ford, the veteran actor known for his no-nonsense attitude, shifted the conversation into uncomfortable territory. At first, the discussion revolved around Ford's latest film and his career in Hollywood. But when Fallon jokingly asked Ford if he ever considered playing a royal in a movie, the actor smirked and turned toward Harry. "I don't think I could do it," Ford said casually. "I'm not sure I could keep up with all the drama, the complaints, and the drug use." The room fell silent for a moment as Ford's words settled. Fallon's smile froze, and Harry's expression darkened. "Excuse me," Harry finally asked, his voice tense. Ford didn't flinch. "You admitted it yourself, didn't you?" he replied. "In that book of yours." Ford was, of course, referring to Harry's controversial memoir Spare, in which the prince openly confessed to using cocaine, marijuana, and psychedelic mushrooms. While Harry attempted to frame these revelations as part of his personal journey, many saw them as reckless and self-indulgent admissions from someone who still carries a royal title. In the book, Harry wrote about taking drugs to escape from the pressures of royal life, describing how psychedelics helped him process past trauma. While some applauded his honesty, critics, including Ford, have pointed out the hypocrisy of a man who preaches about mental health while glorifying substance use. Ford, never one to mince words, made that point clear. "Look, I've seen a lot of people in Hollywood use drugs as an escape, and it never ends well," he said. "The difference is they don't write books about it and expect sympathy." Harry, clearly caught off guard, had no immediate response. He shifted in his seat, his face betraying a mix of irritation and embarrassment. Fallon, sensing the tension, attempted to steer the conversation back to lighter topics, but the damage was done. The exchange quickly went viral, with social media erupting in reactions. While Harry's loyal supporters tried to defend him, the overwhelming sentiment was one of amusement and agreement with Ford's blunt assessment. Finally, someone tells Harry what we've all been thinking, one Twitter user posted. "Ford just did more in one sentence than the entire British royal family has in the last 4 years," another wrote. It's no secret that public opinion on Prince Harry has been shifting in recent years. Once adored as the fun and rebellious royal, his image has taken a sharp turn following his dramatic exit from royal duties, his repeated public grievances, and his perceived hypocrisy. While Harry and Meghan Markle have positioned themselves as advocates for social issues, their actions have often contradicted their words. Whether it's their complaints about media intrusion while simultaneously courting Netflix and book deals, or their criticisms of the royal family while continuing to use their titles, their credibility has come under serious scrutiny. Ford's words carried weight not just because of his celebrity status, but because of his reputation. Unlike Harry, the legendary actor has spent decades in the public eye without relying on scandal or self-pity. He has maintained a career based on talent and resilience rather than personal grievances. Ford has also been a strong advocate for personal responsibility. Throughout his career, he has avoided the typical Hollywood excesses, choosing to focus on his craft and philanthropic efforts rather than indulging in self-destructive behavior. His sharp critique of Harry wasn't just a cheap shot. It was a reflection of his belief that people, especially those in positions of privilege, should be held accountable for their choices. "You want to be taken seriously? Then act like it," Ford concluded before moving on to the next topic. Following the disastrous interview, sources close to Harry attempted to downplay the incident. A spokesperson reportedly claimed that Ford's comments were taken out of context and that Harry appreciates open dialogue about mental health and personal struggles. However, damage control efforts did little to stop the ridicule. Memes flooded the internet, with clips of Harry's stunned reaction circulating widely. Royal experts weighed in, with some suggesting that this moment marked yet another sign of Harry's declining influence. This was a wake-up call, one analyst said. For years, Harry has been protected from real criticism. But in America, he doesn't have the same institutional shield he had in the UK. He's just another celebrity, and celebrities get called out all the time. The incident on The Tonight Show serves as a larger lesson about public perception. No matter how much Harry tries to frame himself as a misunderstood figure, people are growing tired of his complaints and contradictions. Harrison Ford's blunt words resonated with so many because they cut through the carefully crafted PR image that Harry and Meghan have built. While Harry wants to be seen as a relatable figure, he still expects the reverence that came with his royal status. But outside the palace walls, the world operates differently. Ford's words weren't just a personal jab. They were a reflection of how many people, both in Hollywood and beyond,